All right. Good afternoon, Trinidad. I have just been speaking to a young lady who's had a very disconcerting experience, and she's going to tell you the story herself because she lived to tell the story. But I think every woman needs to hear her story, and you need to share this with other women because we need to know what's going on. She doesn't want her face to show right now. At some point, maybe you will meet her. Um, she's going to be out with us on the 17th as part of the march that we're having on Independence Square at noon. And I'm hoping to get her to address the crowd on that day and to give the bigger version of the story. We're going to keep it short here now because, well, for consideration of time and stuff. But you need to hear this and you need to pay attention. Okay, so I'm going to turn the phone away, but she's going to tell her story.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. What I would say is that I am a 31-year-old female. My experience occurred on Saturday at about 12 noon in Trincity Mall. I was shopping with my friend. I stepped away from her for no more than 20 seconds, and a man approached me from behind. I would say he was about 6'2", very tall, big built man of African descent. He approached me with familiarity from behind. It made me turn around to talk to this person to see who it was. He cornered me by a wall, the wall that is close to the food court, that is close to the washroom area. And he asked me, what are you shopping in the mall today for?
You said which mall it was?
Yes, it was at Trincity Mall. I was in complete shock. I was completely confused. Without a doubt, I knew that in that moment, looking at that person, my life was in danger, and that this was possibly a kidnapper, a rapist, a murderer. He asked me what I was shopping for. I told him that I'm just shopping around. He put out his hand. He very, very seriously told me that he was looking for a wife. He put out his hand again. His intention was for him to get my hand and drag me. I am quite sure of it. And what struck me was that the persons around me, the 20 or so shoppers at Trincity Mall that day, they were not looking at me. They were not making any eye contact, and it was clear to me that everybody moved away from where the both of us were standing. He asked me if I was with my boyfriend, and I said yes, and I pointed in the direction of a man standing in the food court, and with that, he walked off absolutely briskly. I saw my friend in that second, and when I turned back to look to see where the man went, he was gone already. I want to say that that was an absolute just brush with death. I know that for myself, I'm scared. As I'm talking to Philip right now, I am scared. My heart is beating. I'm shaking.
Why are you telling your story? Why aren't you doing like a lot of the other people who've had experiences and kept it to themselves? Why are you telling your story?
Because I didn't think that it could happen to me. I keep reading about it on Facebook, the news, everything, and I just did not think it could happen to me, and it did. And I am 100% certain that if I am not vigilant enough, and if I am not aware enough, and if I am not reactive enough, it can happen again and I will lose my life.
Okay. So, the purpose of me asking her to share this with you on a live video is for all of my female friends and all of my female followers to understand this false sense of security that we have, that it wouldn't happen to us. You need to wake up. Don't get yourself in a situation where it is too late for you to escape, for you to realize what everybody else have been talking about. This young lady did a marvelous job sharing her story. I wish you all would share it with other people, other women especially, so they understand. No mall, no movie theater, nothing is a safe place right now. We need to confront and fix the issues that are making, that are putting our women in danger. And we are going to do that. We are starting to make a difference. We've found today that an opposition member of parliament has taken our words from Saturday night and put it out as their own release. That's okay. We want to get this into the public space, and we want this to be the conversation. And on the 17th of February at the march at noon, we're going to have other young women. We have another lady who signed up with us today. She was instrumental in coordinating the Women's March that just took place in the U.S. And she's coming on board to be a part of this. And this young lady, hopefully by then she'll be a lot less shaken and she'll be willing to speak to the crowd directly. And you'd see that there's a person just like you that went through this, that just went to the mall to shop and had to have this experience. To the women who are going to play mass, I want you to hear me. This is not a normal carnival. You are putting yourselves in danger. If you have someone with you that's jumping with you and you think that that's going to defend you, I want you to understand, these are not normal times. People are going to run away when you get into danger because they're not going to be able to put their lives on the line for you. Be careful with the choices that you're making. This is the time now for our women to be very, very cautious. Okay? Thanks a lot.